It's Mr. Royalty, back again with another quality. We're endorsing Be Blessed, Black and Grateful. Now, today, I have with me a few guests. Some of them you already know, but beside me, I have a brother who has never been on this show. So, I just want everybody to just give us an introduction, right? So, what's your name, my brother?
Roland is the name.
Roland.
Yeah, man.
Jace is the name.
Yeah, me follow me.
It's just me.
So as you know, Dean and I we have On the Couch joint channel, so you can go over there and check it out. Trust me, we have some hot topics about relationships over there.
Listen.
And we have featured these two young men on our newest episode that we have coming out this Sunday, the 11th of June.
There we
so
go.
And check
Subscribe.
subscribe. You know, so without any further ado, gentlemen, I carried you here today to speak on a topic. So I had a video before with Ashle Bryan, and she was speaking on if he doesn't beat me, he doesn't love me. So that was from the female standpoint. She spoke about it. She brought up her points, her opinions around the psychology of men and women dating.
Have you ever dated before? So I've dated, but I don't think that I've ever dated in the correct way.
Alright, so I don't know what the typical dating is and the correct dating is. So somebody wonder what it is. What's the difference?
So usually in our thing, you can probably attest to it. We'll meet somebody who say we like them, talk over the phone couple minutes, and then one or two times all of a sudden you're boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah, that's basically what I've done. But what I've gotten to understand is that dating should not be something where you just pick one person in a one circle and you say that I'm a person for life. You're supposed to explore before you decide that I'm going to court an individual and then start a life with that individual. You're supposed to go out in a groups and find persons that you have like connections with and like interests.
That's right.
Now, for you, I just want to start off, when dating, you have a specific type of woman that you look for. Any of you can start, but I want all of you to answer.
Alright, for me, seeing that man the new women, know that I'm gonna pick for me. So I just go ahead and say it. But yeah, for me, once upon a time, I used to only like brown, thick, heavy chest type of female. But nowadays, as I get older and wiser, I'm more like, I want somebody who is caring. Somebody who is God-fearing, first of all. Because really and truly, it's serious out in these years. You have to have somebody who is God-fearing because the world gone. So God-fearing, somebody who is caring. So even if she's slim or whatever, once you have certain qualities and traits, I am good. That's my type nowadays.
I love the sound and that. I love how you started with God fearing.
Yeah, man.
So that is it for you. Jace.
Same here, we God fearing because I don't want nobody to identify as. So let's just get that up the way. But if I should say in terms of personality, just need a real man, to be honest with you. Someone I can connect with. And, as well as we get older, we get wiser. I used to think that the dark skin, I love dark skin. Right? The dark skin and this and that, was a way to go. But you realize after a while that it's really the persona. I want somebody who really careful, someone who looks out for you, someone who has the best interest at heart, someone who believes in it and encourages you to do better. So that's really on top of obviously because we are physical beings. No, say it.
Men are turned on or appealed to physical. With likes it.
But the persona have to just right, man. Just right. Not too loud, but not too shy either.
I love the fact that you spoke about care because I'm gonna speak and touch on that next. Because some women, as I spoke with Ashley, they think that when you care about them, you beat them. So we're gonna get there. Then,
Things say they forget what I mean.
No.
But yeah, as everybody said, growing up, you think, pretty hair, brown, big chest.
Well, I only love after brown skin. I mean, alone.
Yeah,
And the big chest.
Yeah.
You go the big chest.
And you grow and I said that you wouldn't like to see some of those things in the person that you are attracted to. But it's not the end all and be all of things anymore.
Right.
As we have grown to see, sometimes the one them have all the things that we are looking physically are the really mad one.
Listen, I
I
think that is a different story because I have so much to say on that, But I will leave it there.
Wow.
I have had experiences. I'm not going to even touch that.
And a lie, I mean, now I say all of them, but majority of them you book up.
Facts.
It rough. It's like them own beauty mad them or something. I don't understand. I don't understand. But yeah, it's all about caring, God fearing. How is this person gonna elevate me? Does this person really care about me, or are they just like the idea of me? What is it? Are they willing to sacrifice everything for the betterment of the relationship, for personal development, for my development? What is it? Are we a team? What you understand?
Yeah,
you
that's
need to
team
know.
player.
Are you a team player, or are you just in this because of what you can get? And we have to speak facts where that is concerned. So that is my thing.
The gents, they have let go some very solid points. Like, I sit down and I wonder to myself, like, one, when you mention about God fearing, and then two, when you mention about caring, and three, when you mention about the whole fact about is look for a woman who have substance, quality, when you can work as a team. All of these are very important things. But in a relationship, gents, there are many times you carry these qualities as yourself, because we say many times, we have to be the person who we are looking for.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
You can't request right now.
Well, you have, right? But when you do see some of these women, most times, they say that they want a man who is manly, a man who can be able to provide and protect, and a man who is loving and caring. But if you don't provide to them that kind of love in the way that they would say that, boy, if you lick me, box me down, kick me down, it's not real love.
You not care about me.
What's really your thought about that, where men lead women to show or express their love to a woman?
And vice versa.
Well, because the last time I spoke to Ashley, she would have given me her perspective. So I want from the men perspective. What's your thought on that?
My thought? Rubbish. I mean, I am not your father. And even nowadays, fathers not beating their daughters. And why do I have to beat you to prove that? You see, society has gone so far from God and from God's word that we think that these things are necessary to prove love. If we follow God's word, God says, man, love the woman as how Christ loved the church. If Jesus didn't beat up the church, Papa. You understand? So if we go from that stance, I mean, where the beating now come from? What kind of adrenaline rush you get from it? What kind of comfort? What kind of... How does that help you? Somebody have a battle bruise if you feel love and all of them something there. I really don't get it.
I think it comes from a psychological place and their upbringing, because they would have probably experienced
their fathers
doing that to
and their mothers accepting
it as no, honey, don't pay attention to daddy. When he beats me, he loves me, and it sticks in their heads. And also they might have experienced their fathers beating them and saying, beat her because I love you.
Yeah.
And you must understand. And they go with that if a guy doesn't box me, thump me, kick me, then he has no concern about me, because no guy that that is not concerned about you. You know, we'll just say, okay, I'm not gonna lick you. Yeah, lick me because you care about me. You want me to say, me I stress you out and I'm concerned about the relationship, so I have to box you to make you know, say, I'm me and your man.
Well, you know, that is rather interesting, you know, because you touch on something about they getting beaten and their parents telling them that, hey, the beat because I love you. Personally, when I was growing up, beating was my best friend.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Mommy,
I can tell you that.
You remember?
Beating.
Everything.
And yes, my mother told me that she beat because she loved me.
Yeah.
And those things. But mentally that didn't tell me, say, you know, if one woman no come lick me, because you want them here beat, you know.
Of course.
Whenever, it's like,
Of course.
yeah. You understand? So, yeah, it boils down to the individual and their mindset and all. But this is just telling me that, boy, we need to do something in society to educate these people, because it cannot be the case where if you don't beat them and I love you, nonsense.
No, but then there's another factor as well, you know, some men do it out of fear, you know, a lot of men suffer from inferiority complex, you know, so in order for them to feel like they are the man of the house, they have to exert this kind of force or this kind of dominance, and you know, it's I can say that because I observed my father, though is one time alone I ever witnessed him doing the act. You know, observing him in the past, I think he suffered personally from inferiority complex, you know, whereas constantly he's
assert dominance for sure.
You know, that is it. You know, so I think that's also another factor among many. You know, I wanted to touch on what Dean said as well, whereas the upbringing is a child. I think back in the past, and I heard this from someone actually. Back in the past, his father, you know, used to beat him more than thing, and what his father had said is that his father tried to stop, you know, but he realized that it was so embedded in him to react that way, you know, as soon as the wife did this, him react that way, and as soon as she said this, him react that way, and that, no matter how hard he tried to stop, it was almost impossible for him to stop because his predecessors, you know, were shielding him from the truth that, oh, this is actually wrong. Yeah. This is not what you are supposed to do, you know. And growing up with that mentality, it just became a part of him, you know. So, Bridget, I will never ever, and really say it, you know, someone will not think that beating no one, that's as much as an African and so
a big woman too.
It's sad. It's rough, man.
It's sad.
And me not mean for cut you. If you want to lick out pound, you know, already know say woman go through the most pain between man and woman, and I beat them on the fire. Come on, 9 months alone.
Listen, bro. This is the thing, you know. Sometimes these women love these things because it turns them on. So
I was with one that would. Let me shut up.
Alright.
I'm gonna tell you that straight.
Dark story, man.
Alright. So it turns them on. So if them don't see us, it's up a man and grab them by them throat and fling them on the wall or I say, yo, come here.
I mean, there's a difference. Let me tell you something. There's a difference when you hold a woman and say, yo, baby, don't know the thing.
Yes.
Then for whatever I throat and slam her on the wall and them. So there's a difference with that.
Big difference, brother.
You understand? You can go and you press a girl against the wall and you say, you know, I'm my girl. Right? But when you hold her throat and say, don't take it, boom, and lick off her head, but that's a total different thing. Totally different.
Before myself, more say, let me just say I am not an abusive person. Because it's not
clear the air.
Yeah, clear the air. I'm a favorite line, that's not clear the air. But the man especially though, the kind of past I have. I was a toxic person, you know.
Original
with
job.
toxic women, you know. And me not gonna lie.
Put on in Cape people.
Yeah, man, yeah. This is the past. I would like to believe that I am no longer like that. Not the beating. I never do any of that. But I never will. But back in the past with the whole choking and I was with many females who loved it. And to be honest with you, I myself got a high from it, you know, get a kick out of it. And it's not so much doing the act, it's more so their reaction to it.
It's the reaction.
Yeah, so
I think a lot of men like to see women, and then of course Jace is talking about, you know, I would believe a more sensual way than but you have some men. You have some men who get a high off women.
Yeah.
Cowering in fear
and that didn't
of
want
them.
it too.
You understand?
Yeah.
A man say, "You're licking her face," and it's like I see the woman on stage, and those people
All
are
the
serial
sadists.
killers. And
Sadists.
they say this. Yeah. So you're so sadistic that you want to see the woman cowering in fear.
That's it, that's it.
Sadist. Yes. Right? So, you know, you see the woman and, no, Tony, no, yeah, man, I mean, free of me, girl. Free of me.
Come here.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You can do that by
Also,
yourself.
Yes, man.
it also lends to, you know, the fact that you get a peek into the past of what the men went through as well. They grew up probably seeing them father beat them mother. They also grew up probably experiencing a certain,
He was molested.
you know, molested by so they project that kind of thing onto the woman.
There's another thing to, you know, and this happened only once with obviously someone I know. Some men, when I ever hear about the silent people, how dangerous they are. Silent around there. You have some men, you know, where like they are not like that, you know, but simply because of someone they are with, you know, constant back and forth maybe, or something triggers that kind of reaction as well. Because matter of fact, I saw it with my own eye from someone who you would never think this person is like that. One of the nicest gentleman you'll ever meet, you know, and his wife said something in the middle of the courtyard, and the man landed his 15-pound hands on her face and walked off. And you know, the whole aftermath of the situation played out like this. You know, everyone was saying, "Oh, he's not like that. He has never done this to anyone before. What could have caused him to?" So that is even a factor as well. You know. So to say that not just that you have men out there that get a kick or a high from doing it, but there are some men who just can't manage certain kind of pressure, and you know when pressure bust pipe, react and things. So
we see that there are a few factors surrounding the psychology of how men would place their hand on women. It can be coming from maybe the autopsy, how they grew up, you know, the environment in which they grew up with. And you know, as I said, they may have some issue happening up here so as well. You know what I mean? So we also can allude to women who love these kind of things, and so they would say to the man like, "Hey, put your hand on me, man, you're soft man, you're weak man," and so the man eventually do it, and then it causes them now to be in a place where the man becomes abusive. Well, as I mentioned too, that men, they may want to put to strike fear into a woman. So you have different factors surrounding why you find women basically being beaten or women getting those physical, you know, things happening to them from men. So that's really some of the things that I want to touch on in this video. You know, I'm going to come back again. I'm going to have females and males to really touch on it. So that is what us men have to say about this topic. So you can go and check out Ashle's part 1, where she spoke about the psychology of dating, men versus women.
I've seen where females have dated men that are controlling, they're not intelligent, but them have little money.
Yes.
And when she say, "Babe, I'm hungry," him can run come and just eat that. You can go hotel every other weekend. Them work with it. So it's boy, we didn't want to judge.
She would have spoken about this, and here I have part 2, which you would have asked for. And the men, gentlemen here, they brought to you their opinions. So all in all, you are all saying that there is a difference between the sensual part of having your hands placed on a woman, you know, it depends on the bedroom, etc. Differently from the abusive part.
Yeah, we're not subscribed to
the abuse.
Beating a woman. And even if she wants it and think it's good for her,
no.
Walk away, man.
Yeah, man.
Walk away.
Best thing for them.
That's right. So that is it, you know. So my royalty family, really thank you for coming over here. The place where you come to stay, where lives are being changed and impacted each and every day. It's your boy, Mr. Royalty, back again with another quality. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Alright, so I'll see you again on the next one. Remember to check out this video. And God bless you. Blessings every time.
Royalty!
And them a go shop them in it. Them a go test them in it.
You can't distinguish what's a real
like, you can't catch them.
You never catch them in the real ones. So them hide them.
You can't catch them outside of the fake here.
But then somehow they not even look good with makeup neither. And that kind of thing, you know, somehow they don't look good with makeup.
Why you do it,
Why
John?
don't you decide the cake on the makeup on your face? You ever got like somewhere like